Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing? It's good to be back. Good to be live. Today, we're going to talk about classic rewards. Any questions you have, I'll be taking questions at some point today. And just give me a second. Let me share this live on here. I had some camera issues, so it took a little bit to get everything situated. So here we go. Let's let's get this screen sharing going on here, and I'm going to share the link, and then I'll be all right. So let me get the link on Twitter and Telegram, and then we should be good to go. So today we're going to talk about our launch. Right now everything is pretty much set for our launch on March 31st. Okay, we're going to start with we're going to start with Binance. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to type your questions down below, and then we're going to go on and also mint on Ethereum Classic about 2 weeks after the Binance launch. All right. So yes, I have some exciting stuff to share with you guys today. The game team is doing an amazing job with the game, and I think that's what we're going to build everything around. Okay, so everything is going to be built around a quality game that is rewarding. So we may not even stop at Ethereum Classic and Binance Smart Chain because what we have going on, we can easily merge several other chains in the future. So there is that. All right, I'm almost done sharing this thing, and then I'm going to concentrate on the live. So if anybody is watching now, if you can hear me, let me know if you can hear me. I want to make sure the mic is working. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm actually in Central Standard Time, but I always like to put things in Eastern Standard Time because that's where I lived for the most part, and I just kind of feel like most of the crowd is from there. So I actually fooled myself today, thinking it was 2 p.m. and not the and not 1. So it's actually 1 p.m. for me right now, 1:11. Um, all right. So, okay, Madis, you can hear me. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a post on Twitter here, and then we'll be good to go. Sorry for the rocky start, guys. Um, I had a little camera issue at the beginning too. Okay. Live with patient money. So maybe later today or tomorrow, I might just test out the Twitter Spaces because I just want to, test it out and get used to it. So we'll see, we'll see about that. Um, okay. All right. All right. Now back to regular scheduled programming. Okay. Admon says you can hear. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So one thing is our NFTs are going to be twofold NFTs, guys. So for every NFT that you mint, you're going to get a still image which you can use as your profile picture, and you are going to get the animated version, okay, the video one. Because what we did was we did several tests, even though we're not on Ethereum. We did a test on Ethereum and everything, and we learned very quickly that if your NFT is only an MP4 or only an animated video, what happens is that you don't it doesn't generate a thumbnail for you. So when you eventually when you list it on these marketplaces, there's no thumbnail. It's just a gray image, and somebody has to click on that before they can see your NFT. And I think that's not a good selling point. So what we did was for every animated NFT, we added a still image. So when you mint an NFT, you're going to get a still image that you can use as your profile picture, and then the animation, the high quality animation, is also one that you download and keep for yourself. All right. Um, and of course, all of you should know by now that the NFTs double as your characters for the game. Our game is the Stanford Skirmish game, guys. Stanford Skirmish game. So, well, we've put a few things in place to make sure that this game is not something that you can just put like make it a pay to win. So it's not a pay to win. Okay. So for example, you can't just line up five-star players for the 5v5 game. Okay, there will be a limit. You can only use, I think, three 5-star players in a game, right? And also part of the scoring of the game uh, is chance, and part is strategy. I think right now it's about 75% strategy and 25% chance, and that's all going to be based on a roll of a dice at the end. So it's going to be, I mean, quite fair, and anybody can learn the game within like an hour and play. We're going to come out with more details later on, like exact details on how the game is going to be played and everything. Uh, but let me see here. I think I can just share something quick with you here. Um, just a quick glimpse at some of the game structure and the game rules and stuff. Okay, so I think I'll share this particular spreadsheet with you guys. Okay, so this is not the finished this thing, but this is part of what the game design team is working on right now, right? So, for example, um, if you have a monk on your team, how does it affect the rest of your team, right? Your archer gets attack plus 20% attack. Your gladiator gets plus 20%. Your monk gets plus 25% grit. So we have attack, defense, and grit. That's it. And so it shows you how it affects characters on your team. Like if you have an archer, how does an archer affect the other characters on your team? And it gives you all the numbers here. And just quickly glancing at it, the monk seems to be quite powerful, but the archer is very powerful against the monk, which it's like, so the monk is able to persuade people through dialogue and whatever monks do, right? But it's really hard to persuade an archer that's on a tree that's trying to snipe you, very far away. So that's why a monk is pretty defenseless against an archer. But all this data will be available once we finalize this stuff. The game design team is actually pretty excited about the game. They have made several tweaks by themselves, and they wanna they are trying to include some turn-based play, which they actually did for two play-to-earn games, and they have the experience, so they are telling me that that method has worked much better. People enjoy that, so I've asked them to create two. We're going to see whether the turn-based or the group strategy-based is better. So they're going to create both, and then we're going to keep testing it and see which one works best for everyone. All right. Okay, so minting structure. So we're going to start with uh, Binance Smart Chain. Now, here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Right now, we have not yet advertised on a single Binance Smart Chain platform, but currently we have things in the pipeline for BSC scan. Okay, so BSC scan. Let me see if I can pull them up here real quick. Um, so BSC. And what's happening is that, so by next week the plan is to start pushing it like a week and a half to a week before launch, and that's when we're actually going in the face of the Binance crowd for the very first time. So uh, getting close to that, I'm probably going to be closing out the white list. Just just because I just want all those who are early to have the first opportunity to mint before anything, and you know I mean, it's excited. It's exciting to get new people on board and all. But at the same time, the people who are at the beginning, who have supported the project at the beginning, I want them to get some kind of value from the support. And some people even uh, donated to the seed sale way before I even put out a website, and I still can't wrap my head around that. So I know I owe all of you. And the one good thing about this project is that, look, the team is out here, and we're not going anywhere, guys. We are here to build it. That's the main problem with lots of NFT projects. People mint, and once they mint and they get some of the funds, they don't continue building the project that they promised that they're going to build. So that is that's one thing you don't have to worry about with classic rewards. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. All right, moving on. What's the next thing I was going to talk about here? Yes, so I was going to talk about the BSE scan ads that are going to come out probably at the tail end of next week, thereabout. So we expect the new BSE crowd to come on board, and people keep asking, why are we building the token on Binance and not Ethereum Classic? So the truth is, we don't have very deep pockets, right? We're just honestly out here working really hard, and so we need all the scaffolding, all the help we can get, all the things that are being tried and tested, that we don't have to go and build anything from real, like, the scratch. So for example, a decentralized exchange where people can go and buy and sell your coins. um, I Right now, if there were one on Ethereum Classic that is being used, has been tried and tested, code is out there, being verified, like Uniswap or PancakeSwap or stuff like that, it would be a no-brainer, right? But currently we don't have one. We have Hebe, which they seem to be doing some really good stuff. I think they might be, the big guys out here, but they're still pretty new. And there's no coin on there yet. I think they are also still in their seed stage where they are growing, but they're developing stuff. So we can't rest the entire success of our coin on one decentralized exchange that hasn't proven itself yet. So that's the main reason, right? And then on Binance, for the coin, there are launch pads. There are I was able to secure an anti-bot mechanism to prevent the bots from sniping when you launch afresh. What bots do is that they try to buy and rile up the price, and then they quickly dump on everyone. The anti-bot mechanism, it's on Binance. Once you have money to pay for it, you pay for it. So those are things that we can't build from scratch, but they have been built and they are working, and we're going to ride that. So that's one reason we are launching it on Binance Smart Chain. But don't get me wrong, we are going to use Ethereum Classic as much as we can. It's pretty much going to be the monetary storage of the game. We're going to have tournaments in the game that you would need Ethereum Classic to enter. We're going to have tournaments that you would need Binance to enter, tournaments that you might need USDT to enter. We're going to have free tournaments as well once you have NFT. And for gameplay, once you have our NFTs, you can play the game for free. You don't have to register for any tournaments, and we're going to have some free tournaments as well. So you can just decide to just play only the free stuff, and I mean, it will still work out. And the coin, once you purchase our coin, which is on Binance Smart Chain, you would get, for every buy and sell, you would get 5% um, rewards in Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic, that's pegged on Binance Smart Chain. So it's pegged on, wrapped on Binance Smart Chain. It's the same as Ethereum Classic. If you have one of those, okay, in your wallet, and ETC goes up to $1,000, that one that you have in your wallet is $1,000. It is pegged 1:1 to Ethereum Classic. So pretty much the same as having Ethereum Classic. So for every buy or sell, 5% goes towards that. Of course, we could have made it higher, but what happens is that when it's higher, when people buy in, they feel like they lose a big chunk of um, their investment right away, and I don't think is good for the long term. So that's why we decided on the 5%. That way they buy, they still get a substantial amount of coins, and once the rewards come in, you decide what to do with the rewards. You can keep the rewards, you can roll it back into the token, but here's how the NFT and the token are going to work hand in hand, guys. So we let me give you an example. If minting goes well and everything, and let's say we have a 5v5 tournament that is paying out $20,000, right? So we have a 5v5 tournament that's paying out $20,000, which means you must have five of our NFTs to be able to enter that tournament. Um, so at that point, people might begin to try to, oh, I need five. And it doesn't matter which five you have, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. Again, it's not pay to win. So we don't allow anybody to have all five-star cards. You can only play 3 5-star cards at a time. Um, and and also, only 75% of your score is actually based on your strategy. The other 25% is a die you're going to roll at the end. So somebody can roll a 6, somebody can roll a 1. Um, so again, it's still quite open. You may not have the best cards, but you may still win a game or a tournament. What will happen is when we have these high payout tournaments, and people realize that, oh, all I need is 0.25 BNB NFTs to be able to play this tournament. Um, and the maybe in this case, the NFTs are minted out, right? Guess what will happen? The demand for the NFTs is going to start growing. And those people who have minted out the NFTs early on, now you have the power to sell it however much you want in our marketplace. And also, whether you purchase your NFTs on Binance Smart Chain or ETC, you can enter the game and play as well. There is not going to be any differentiation in the game because the characters are the same. Even though your ETC characters will be characterized by, there'll be a little green E somewhere on the card. The Binance has a little golden B somewhere. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but let's go to the home page here, and you see the little golden bee at the corner. I don't know if anyone ever noticed it, but yes, that means that this is a Binance NFT, right? And the ETC will have an E in the corner, but the game is going to respect all of them as one. But here's the little kicker. So we're going to start with Binance, and we don't know which one might be in higher demand, right? The Binance crew is out there. We're not fully exposed to them yet, right? So if we do mint out a lot of the Binance NFTs might be in higher demand, and their price might go up faster, right? So we really do not know which ones would be more valuable. And the ETC crew is very strong too, because ETC's involvement in this game is going to be very solid. Like I said, first of all, the token is giving rewards in Ethereum Classic. That's the first thing. That's something that's compounding, is going to keep going and going. So just getting in on the token early alone and not doing anything, you could still be passively earning for the lifetime of this game. And the one thing for sure is that we're going to be here. We're going to be building it. So that's one thing that's for sure. Now, when we get to the point where the tournament winnings are very high, we can put the limitation on we can make the entry prices. No. The entry, what is it? The entry to the tournament, we can make it such that you need classic rewards tokens to enter this tournament. That is also going to drive up the demand for classic rewards tokens. So we have a tournament, and then okay, it's $30,000 up for grabs in there, but you only need $10 to enter the tournament, or you only need $5 to be able to enter this tournament. But to enter this tournament, we're not accepting any other currency except for classic rewards, right? So that goes right back to the token, and that's going to build value for those who are holding the tokens, because we are going to intentionally create a revolving demand for the token and the NFTs. So all these have been planned. At the same time, we are going to have tournaments that you need Ethereum Classic to play, tournaments that you need Binance to play. Now, one thing that is not in our what do I put it, in our roadmap yet is the involvement of other chains, because I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. But here's one thing: the magic that we are working on MetaMask cross chain, Binance and ETC. That same magic can be applied to any coin that you can add the network on MetaMask. So we could, in the future, who knows how long from now, this same game can be enjoyed by maybe 10 other chains. Harmony, one. Those of you already know, Avalanche, uh, Matic, Polygon. Um, but that's just a possibility. Okay, I'm not saying we're doing that quite yet. We want to take it one step at a time. So it's the sky is the limit for what we've started. And when I discussed the cross chain stuff with some groups, they didn't think it was possible, and then uh, they started doing the prototypes, the test, and they realized how possible it was and how easy it was actually. And I almost had a group steal the whole idea, but that didn't happen. So we're still good. We're still good. Cheddar Jack in the house. What's up, Cheddar Jack? How you doing? How you doing? All right. All right. So what else do we have here? All right. So for those of you who just joined, please hit the like button. Let's check to see if the like button is working. Let's make sure everything is good. Let's make sure everything is good. Yes. Um, all right. So there's going to be a little bit of a website update coming soon for the Mint this week. So those of you who don't know, I'm a teacher. I teach computer science in school, in junior high school, and for next week I'm actually off all week. So we're going to be doing some serious testing. I'll be meeting with different groups that's working on the minting, that's working on the game design as well, and we're going to test everything and make sure everything is working really well. So if you do mint one of our NFTs, you will get a still image. Okay, you'll get a still image. You will get so for every 0.25 BNB that you mint, you're going to get a still image, and you're going to get an animation of the videos that you see here. You're going to get a high quality version yourself that you can post, which will be great. And the still image is something that you can use for your profile picture. And now I think Twitter has a thing where if you actually put an NFT, it makes it a hexagon or something like that. So that's why we decided to make sure that we have those two, so we can enjoy all that. All right. So we are working on a Medium article that should be released this Friday on Medium. Those of you who don't know what Medium is, so it's kind of like the social networking for techie stuff. So we're going to make a presence over there, and that should also help boost We have an influencer on board. He was ready to get us going, but currently he's in Dubai at the crypto expo in Dubai. So hopefully, when he comes back, nothing changes. He doesn't increase his prices or whatnot, and we're still good to go with him. But the most interesting part of this thing is I'm not worried about having the numbers at the beginning, because that creates a lot of room for things to crash, things to not go right, things to I don't know. It's just a lot. The other day I was just thinking I was part of I was a seed sale uh, member for another project a while back, and I was following the project very closely. And very early on, they got a lot of people in the Telegram, 3,000 people, and I noticed that the developers spent so much time answering all the same questions over and over again, and it was just lots of people coming in there trying to spam and all that. And so, I personally, I believe the best form of marketing is building a solid project that I mean, there's no doubt about, right? And then the word is going to spread slowly and organically. And as the word is spreading, you are also building your team to a point where we can handle all the pressure that's going to be coming as we grow. So yeah, Mike in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So let's talk about the price. So right now I have not decided on the price to mint in Ethereum Classic. And the thing is that minting right now we're minting the first 6,000, okay, will be minted um, on BNB for 0.25 BNB. So that's a quarter BNB. That's a little less than $100 now. And so the first 6,000. Why do we say the first 6,000? Let me see if I. You know what? Let me open the white paper here. So those of you who haven't read the white paper, please do well. Go read the white paper. Oh, and also, I did not put the Twitter link. If you haven't followed our Twitter yet, please do well and follow. Okay, we just hit 300. That's good. That's good. And oh yes, white paper. If you have not yet signed up for the white paper, all you have to do is join the Telegram and type in white paper. Once you type in white paper, um, you will get a link. The Maddie has set up a great robot there that will send you the link, and you make sure you join the white paper. I know it's not going to be a big deal, but the white paper, you just have the first 24 hours to mint. If not the white paper, white list. I keep missing words. Okay, English is not my first language, guys. So if you're on the whitelist, you have the first 24 hours to mint before anybody else. And I just want to make sure that all the early people, have the ability to mint fairly and squarely before uh, the masses coming, because we plan to do some last minute push, and we really don't know how it's going to go, but I want to make sure everyone gets in on the mint. All right, so white paper, go white paper, fill it out, put your stuff in, and what's going to happen is that yes, the white list. That's a good question. When will the white list be closed? That's a very good question. So tomorrow tomorrow and Tuesday we're doing another round of testing, just because I told you we had to add a still image to all the NFTs, so we had to redo the stuff on IPFS and everything. So once we do all that, I think the developers there might want to solidify the the whitelist, but I'm going to try to see if I can push it till maybe the 25th or something like that. So we'll see. I haven't fully decided, but I need to talk to the developers first and see how we can do things. All the developers that we have different developers working on different teams, and so we don't have everyone all of the time. So when we have them, we gotta make sure we do all we can do while we can do. But the numbers for the whitelist, I'm still not too. I want to see more. I want to see more in there before I close it. Otherwise, it's only going to be open to a few people at the beginning, and I don't think that's fair. Um, so so we'll see. We'll see. Great question, Madi. Great question. Great question. All right. What else was I going to talk about here? All right, let's talk about the ETC price. So the ETC price has not been determined yet. Okay, it has not been determined yet, but it will be as close to 0.25 BNB as possible. So again, the seed sale is still going on. If you are watching this and you are not on the seed sale, I don't know what you're doing, because there are so many plans for the seed sale, and I don't want to be saying everything, but apart from all the stuff that has been advertised that you would get, let's see here. Let's go to patient money and see. Uh, I'm gonna switch to me and see. Okay, so here. Oh, that picture was not full. Okay, but I did comment the full picture in here. All right. So apart from all the stuff that's been advertised, so right now for the seed sale, this has all been worked in the tokenomics. When you can go in with 0.5 BNB or 7 ETC. At the time that I came up with these prices, the difference between the two was about $2 or $3. But then again, the exchange rates keep changing. So one might be cheaper than the other, but this is what I determined at that time, and that's just what we're going to go with. And if you want the cheaper currency, you just have to go switch it out and use that to get in on the seed sale. So once you get in on the seed sale, you're going to get two NFTs. These two NFTs are going to be a 4 and 3 star NFT. Now, this 4 and 3 star. Now that you have the two cards, you are already good to go. You could play the 2v2 games. Okay. Um, like I said, we're gonna have a 2v2, and then we're gonna have a 5v5 games, and so you only need two cards or five cards for the 5v5 games. But the tournaments that pay out the most amount will be on the 5v5 games. So I mean, when you start minting, it's going to be 0.25 for one of our NFTs. But if you do enter the seed sale, you're going to get two NFTs for 0.5, and you will get 131 million tokens, uh, which will be equivalent to 1 BNB worth of tokens at our pre-sale. Okay, so the thing is, we're going to start minting these NFTs. We're probably going to drop a game demo about a week or two into minting, and we're going to at least get some more hype then, all before we launch the coin. So we are creating value for this coin. So if you get in early, you're just getting your feet wet in all of this before the action actually takes place. And I'm sure these tokens, you might be able to liquidate them and buy a lot more NFTs if that's how you want to get your NFTs, to get your 5 NFTs. Uh, whatever you choose to do, it's your tokens. Okay. All right. Let's see. Seed sale NFTs will be BNB NFTs. Um, you know what? You know what? That's a great question. That's a great question. Um, I was gonna just make them BNB NFTs, but I think that the seed sale number is not that great. It will be at a point where if you want yours to be etc NFTs, we'll just send me a message directly, and I can make that happen. Okay, Mike, that's a great question. That is a great question. So if you want yours to be, you know what, no, it's easy. We can differentiate. So what's happening is that some people entered the seed sale with BNB and some entered with etc. So if you enter the seed sale with BNB, you're gonna get BNB NFTs. Let me write this down while I say it. And the seed sale will be given out after the early mint. This is because we don't want anybody to say we have pre-minted any all the high NFTs or anything. So we don't want that. We want to leave everything in there, make it fair and square that the first 6,000 everybody gets a chance to mint the first 6,000. Okay, so after people mint the first 6,000, the rest that is left, the 4,000, some of it is going to help pay, a portion will help pay for some of the development. We currently, like I said, we currently don't have deep pockets yet, so we couldn't pay for everything outright. Some of it, a great chunk of it, will go into tournaments. Some tournaments we just put NFTs up for grabs in the tournament. First person might grab 5 NFTs, second person grabs 3, next person grabs 2, and then some of it might go to community events, okay, to promote the stuff, all the giveaways and stuff we do, and pretty much just to support the project, because once you have the NFTs, the gameplay is going to be free. So it still has to be supported, paid for somehow, because things need to be upgraded to keep up with everything. So, but the first 6,000 is completely open and free for anybody to mint whatever star they can get, because no development will take place, while the first 6,000 is going on. All right. I see how are the cards given randomly via currently it's going to be random. It's going to be a 4-star and a 3-star. Okay. As a seed sale holder, it's going to be a 4-star or a 3-star. We don't know which cards might be randomly minted out the most in the first 6,000, and so it's hard to promise when we don't really know what happened. It's supposed to be, it's completely random, but it could be that, who knows, maybe all the knights are minted out during the first 6,000 and we don't have any knights, but we promised knights, so we can't promise that. But you will get a 4-star and a 3-star. So that's great question. Okay, when is the seed sale over? Any specific dates? So here is the thing about the seed sale. So the seed sale is not going to be over until it's done. This is because I have already factored all the 80 slots in the tokenomics of the game. So the seed sale is still going to be ongoing. And the thing is that if I'm not able to fill, I think we're left with 49 spots for the seed sale. If I'm not able to fill all the 49 spots, I could either burn those tokens to increase the value, or use those tokens for a I don't know, giveaways or some other stuff. But that's a very quick question. That's a very good question. I'm hoping that we're able to fill out the seed sale before the token launch. Okay, that's why we have different events coming up before the token launch. Great question. You want a level 4 monk? Hey man, monk. Hey, it's like everybody wants the monks, but I don't know. Okay, I see. So I think we should have a thing where we have teams, man, because there are 5 of our characters, and I just have, even though the archer may not be the most powerful, it was the very, very first character. And I was there at the beginning, at the sketch drawing. And so I'm just Team Archer, even though the game design team doesn't want to make it too powerful. I am Team Archer. And I think my wife likes the which one does she like? The Gladiator? Yeah, I don't like the Gladiator that much. Maddie likes the Knight. Other members on the team like the Mercenary. So the Mercenary, unfortunately, I can't disclose, but the Mercenary was actually drawn by a very, very popular artist, and he works for one of these big companies out there. So it has one of the most detail, and it is one of the ones that when we submitted it for 3D modeling. Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to talk about that now. Later. Okay. So yes, it has the most detail. Okay, and it's one of my favorite, and it's very powerful in the game too. So, uh, all right. Let's see. On grain 49. Great information. Great questions. Great questions. Team Knight. Okay, I see. All right. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. All right. Let's see here. What else do I have? Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Um, will the files Will the files be available for 3D printing? Oh, you mean the 3D modeling? Okay, so yeah, that's something that's not even in our roadmap. But the characters are of such high quality that um, I think I tweeted something a little quite early the last time when I said it would be cool to be walking around the metaverse looking like a mercenary or something like that. It's down the line. I don't want focus to be on that because a lot of projects are just throwing out about the word metaverse and stuff, and I don't want to be doing that. I want to take it one step at a time, not promise more than I can deliver, but um, also at the same time be more realistic, right? And one other thing too, which hasn't made it to the to the roadmap yet, is that the game developers realize that our game can actually be played in the house, like as a card game. So we can have actual printouts. And right now, right now, I made the decision about 2 days ago that if everything goes well, uh, every single seed sale member will be mailed an actual card game. Okay, we're just gonna start with that, and we see how it goes. And the cards, we're gonna have QR codes at the back when people can scan and just see the Classic Rewards website. It's like it could be the best form of advertisement that we could possibly do. Get into the homes. People, well, what is this game? What is this? Oh, you can actually play it online in crypto and win money and stuff. And you could mint it with ETC. You could mint it with Binance. You could, it's so, but it's a lot to be talking about at the same time. Right now, I'm just focused on making sure we are minting. The minting is very smooth, and we have so Binance is pretty much sorted out. ETC, we're working on it. It's probably going to be sorted out much faster. The ETC team is much faster because they got little information and they're already, waiting for more data and stuff to upload and all that. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. I see tabletop tournament in the future. Hey, Maddie, you are on the team, so you make that decision, and then we're gonna make it fly. We're gonna make it fly. ETC to the moon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. It's a great question. Okay, that was Maddie's question. Okay, let me see. I think did I miss some questions earlier? Or is it all system? I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, I just realized I didn't add the description, our Twitter link or anything to this video, so we couldn't get any of the new people to follow our stuff. But anyway, I'm getting a little rusty with this YouTube stuff. Well, thank you all for listening. I think I'm going to try to do a Twitter Spaces in about 2 hours. Okay, I'm just gonna test it out and see. So if you guys can join me on there, that will be great. If you guys can join me on there, that will be great. And I think I like Twitter Spaces because people actually get to ask questions. I can hear them and all that. I've never used it before, but I'm gonna give it a test and see. All right. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. And if you haven't joined the Telegram, please join it. The whitelist is free. Once you join the Telegram, all you have to do is type whitelist, and then it's going to be free. And your name is going to be on there, and then we're going to be good to go. All right. Can I make a video on how to add the ETC network to MetaMask? Excellent, excellent. Yes, I am going to make a video, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all these videos, and I'm going to link the videos to the FAQ session on our website as well, so that people can go there and whatever they need, there'll be a link right there. Okay. Thank you, Madi. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you all for watching. If you have any other questions, if you want to join the seed sale, send me a message. Okay. Patient Money. I've opened up my DMs, so anyone can request to send. Well, yeah, I can't request to send myself, but anyway, so anyone can request to send me a message, and I'll give you the information to go. If you want to get into the seed sale via ETC, there's a separate address. If you want to get in via BNB, there's a separate address that I'll give you. So send me a message first. I'll give you the details, and then we go from there. Thank you all for being here, and I think I'll be doing more lives. I'm off for the rest of next week, so I'll come on some more, and then we talk about some more stuff. All right, peace, everyone. Bye.